it's Nicole, and I'm here with another layout for Cheeky Studio using the November kit. And if you saw my unboxing, when I opened up the kit, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect collection for my daughter's wedding. My middle daughter, got married on October 13th of this year. And when I opened this kit, I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, it was a fall wedding. All these colors are fall. And when I saw this pattern paper, especially, I was beyond myself. I was so certain that I was going to use that as part of her album. But not only that, I'm going to be using it as the cover layout. So the first layout in her album, because it says autumn. And then I'm just going to take some letters from my stash from Jenny Bolin. There was some that was in the kit, but they were black, and I wanted it to be a little bit more not as bold. So I really like those gray letters. And also her wedding was gray and purple, so the gray really fit in there really well. But really, that's the only product that I brought in. Everything else is from the kit. As you can see, I'm going through the ephemera pack to see what else I can use. I was going to use the stamp set, but no spoilers. You'll see at the end why all of a sudden I'm like, no, I'm not using the stamp set. Oh, it was a close call. So I used the cardstock that was in this kit, and it was like, almost looked like blue, almost purple. So I matted the photo, and then I'm going to place it at the top right of the layout. And the reason that I decided to place it there is if you see, when you see the photo up close, you'll see that her head is kind of tilted or placed towards sort of the left. So if I would have put it to the right of the layout, it would have looked like she would have looked off the layout. And this way, also, where the mushroom is and the leaf, it almost looks like it's framing the photo, and I really like that. So while I'm looking for embellishments, I'll just let you know that all the information on Cheeky Studio is in the description box below. So to their website, to their Facebook group, and also my discount code. So if you use Nicole Jones 911, you can get 10% off your entire order. Also, to let you know, they are having a Black Friday sale, so everything can be found in the description box below. So you can tell I took the picture and I was going to put it more to the right, and then you saw I looked at the mushroom and the flowers, and it kind of makes an L shape, and it's a perfect place to put my photo. Then autumn was printed directly on the background, so I'm just going to put wedding just below it, and that works out perfectly. I had one bow left from this November kit, and I'm going to put it right next to the word autumn. Now to the top left of the layout, I'm going to make a little cluster using a flower and also a leaf and a little bird. And when I put my flower down on the pattern paper, I'm making it so it is off the pattern so that it looks like it's coming off the page. So it doesn't look like it's just sitting there. It's grounded on the page. Now I wanted to put the date of her wedding, and I thought of using the same alphas, and I was like, no, they're too big, and I really was just too lazy to go find something else. So I'm going to think of something else while I'm playing with more embellishments. So when I get stuck, when I don't know what to do, I know I want to put the date somewhere, I move on to something else that I know I want to work on. So because I moved that photo so close to the mushroom, I thought, you know what, it's going to be a perfect place for me to add a little extra embellishments to kind of finish off that big cluster that's in the center of the page. And I'm moving it over to the photo. I'm kind of connecting the photo to the rest of that embellishment. At the end of the video, I'll have some extra photos so that you can see and just take a look at her dress. It was so beautiful. I have to say, at the end of the day, it was pretty dirty because her wedding was outside. It started to rain 10 minutes before her wedding. Now, thankfully, there was a little shelter where we could, where we were sitting, so we didn't get wet while the wedding was going on. But it was still a beautiful day, and because it was so gray outside, I think all her photos are going to be gorgeous. And all the leaves that changed, and I have to say, in our area, we have a ton of different colors. Like, our leaves don't just turn all red or just all orange or just all yellow. We have all the colors. So we had a ton of colors. It looks so beautiful. Okay, so this is where the bad thing happens. I take out the stamp. I'm thinking I'm going to put those 3 little dots at the corner of the layout, and then I'll put a date next to it. I go to open, and boom! The stamp pad opened. It fell directly on my layout. There's no way to fix that. If you saw that extra hand, that was my husband. I was talking to him. He had come upstairs for a few minutes, and I was talking to him. I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to fix that, and I can't take it away. It's ink. If I touch it, I'm just going to make more of a mess. And he's like, hon, I have faith in you. You're going to fix that. And I have to say, within less than 5 minutes, I yelled to him downstairs, and I said, I fixed it. And he said, I knew it. So he came back upstairs, and he took a look. And all I did was I took some extra flowers and kind of made it so that that cluster looks even more full. And I'm going to put some foam tape in behind some of them so that they look like they're raised. And I really like how it turned out. And sometimes, yes, something happens like that, and you're just like, oh, I can't believe I did that. But it worked out. But that's when I decided to put the ink away, and I'm just going to take my roller stamp. I'm going to find the 13th of October 2018. I made sure to open my stamp pad far, far away, and I'm going to stamp it out 3 times. I'm just going to do a couple more things to it. I took out my distress ink in Gathered Twigs. I'm going to ink the edges. It just grounds that whole pattern paper a little bit more without having to put an extra cardstock in behind. I did take out the little cork hearts, and I'm going to add them to 3 of the embellishment clusters. And that's it. That's going to complete this layout. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.